Our activity today will talk about shadow theater. Do you know what is this? Do you like to go to the cinema? Do you know how the idea of cinema started in the past? Before there were cinemas, there was something famous between Arabs, which was shadow theater.
Characters from the Shadow Theater in real life were Karakos and Iwas. Now, in the slide below, you will be watching a short movie presented to you by two students from Repton School.
Please let us introduce ourselves.
Yes, of course.
I am Karakos.
And I am Iwaz.
And we were comedy characters in a shadow theater in the past.
Do you like our characters?
I do.
We were like characters who were like comedy characters who were alive, and we were the most famous in the whole Arabic community. And a king wanted us to go to church, but we couldn't because we died. And after we died, someone called Ibn Daniel made puppets of us, and these puppets were more famous than we were when we were alive, and these were the most famous in the whole Arabic community.
What is shadow theater? Shadow theater is basically something similar looking to a tent with a light inside, and the person has to make puppets made out of paper or fabric. Also, you use the light's reflection, which creates a shadow, and that's what shadow theater is.
If you choose the first choice, how to make the shadow theater, you have to follow these steps. Step 1, bringing the things: a box, a paper, tab, light, craft knife, white coloring pencils, a black card, wooden sticks, scissors. If you choose a second choice, how to make the shadow theater puppets, you have to follow these steps. Step 1, bringing the things: white coloring pencil, a black card, wooden sticks, scissors. Today, we will try to make a shadow theater at home, following this instruction. Opening the PowerPoint, then watch the two videos in the PowerPoints on how to make the shadow theater and the shadow theater puppets. Choosing either you make a shadow theater using video on how to make a shadow theater puppets using the video on how to make the shadow theater puppets.
Option 1. Bring all the equipment you need. Number 2. Draw a large square in the middle of the cardboard box. Number 3. Cut it with scissors or a craft knife. Then stick it with white paper using tape in the window you cut out. Number 4. Tape the whole cardboard box together and tape everything together, and you are done. If you want to design your theater even more, you may do that by drawing designs on the top and cutting them out. Option 2. Step 1. Bring all the equipment mentioned earlier in the PowerPoint to make the shadow theater puppets. Step 2. You need to draw a character on your black card, then cut it out with scissors. Step 3. Bring your wooden sticks and tape the drawing you cut out to the wooden sticks, and you are done. After that, close the lights in your room. Bring a small source of light, put the source of light facing the wall, and play with the puppets. And if you are still stuck, for extra information, type this link in Google if you want extra information on how to do option 1 and option 2.